Hello, my name's Kyle Adams and I'm here to do my narrative speech. Well, it was my senior year of high school as I sat anxiously waiting for the big game in that locker room covered in blue and gold where our team had put our football pads on time and time again. It was the first game of the Arkansas State high school football playoffs, the game that we had been preparing ourselves for months, even years in advance. As we sat waiting for our head coach, Coach Sherman, to come in, give the pregame speech, I began to reminisce through the years. I thought about my first day of football at Valley View. I thought about meeting Coach Sherman. I thought about the speeches that he gave on hard work, determination, willpower, and I thought about the incredible season that brought us here to this point. I moved to Jonesboro, Arkansas from Cheyenne, Wyoming the summer before I began 8th grade. Arkansas would be a completely new place as I was moving away from all of my friends back home, and I didn't know anybody. There was one thing I knew for certain. I was going to continue playing football. Summer football practice began just 2 weeks after I moved to Jonesboro, and that was my chance to meet new people, show the coaches my ability. As I arrived at my first day of practice, I began taking everything in around me. It was a beautiful day without a cloud in the sky, and it was easy to see everyone was excited to be playing football again. When the clock struck 9, I heard a voice above the rest calling everyone to line up in a single file line. We each wrote down our name and stated the position we played. This was the first time I saw Coach Sherman, and I had no idea that he would be the coach through the end of my high school football career, as well as an enormous influence on my life. Coach Sherman was an extremely intense individual who radiated motivation and determination with anyone he came in contact with. He spoke daily about hard work, persistence, determination. He would tell us, you don't have to be the most talented team to win the most games. With hard work, anything can be accomplished. You could see his passion for the game in everything he did. He lived, breathed football, spent countless hours helping us, our teammates, watching film, improving playbooks, helping each and every one of us achieve goals that we may have considered impossible to attain. As the months and years went by, my relationship with Coach Sherman and the entire team continued to grow. The team would spend time on Saturday mornings, after a game, getting up, getting a workout in, watching film, analyzing any mistakes made to determine ways that we could have avoided them. Coach Sherman was always there for us and spent most of his free time with the team rather than his family. After countless hours of practice and an excellent regular season show of just 8 wins and 2 losses, we were finally in the playoffs. This was it, the moment we had all been waiting for. We had the home field advantage and the crowd was enormous. This was the first playoff game that Valley View had ever been a part of, and we were the team to do it. As Coach Sherman walked through the door of the locker room, everybody became laser focused on him. He gave the most intense and electrifying pregame speech that I had ever heard. We all jumped out of our seats, made our way to the tunnel, and ran out onto the field. Little did we know, we were about to play the worst 2 quarters of our entire season. Down 17-3 at halftime, the team could feel the season slipping away. Players' faces began to fall. You could see doubt beginning to creep in as we made our way back to the locker room. To everyone's surprise, Coach Sherman walked in calmly and said, "This is it. We have 2 quarters to turn this around, or the entire season was for nothing more than a first-round playoff loss." We went back out onto the field, but this time with an increased intensity. This was the final year of football for many of us, and we were going to leave it all on the field. We ended up playing an amazing second half and won the game 30-20. The coaches made the correct calls at the right time, and each and every one of us gave 110% until the final whistle blew. The countless hours of blood, sweat, and tears had finally paid off. We won our first playoff appearance. But the battle was not over. That was just the end of the first round. We ended up losing in the second round by 3 points. The game came down to the wire, and we ended up losing to a late field goal that made the score 17-14. High school sports have provided me with a group of friends I'm still close to today. People that I can call my brothers, that I can call whenever I need assistance or help. Coach Sherman left a lasting impact on my life and showed me just how much I can accomplish with hard work, determination, persistence, willpower. Whether we won or lost a game, the values that were instilled upon me through high school football will be with me forever.